All right. Marker 234. Let's see what you got. Right now, it's really obvious to me that you definitely want to path bot lane because they have Vayne Nami, you have Ashe Braum. Ashe Braum is insanely strong early on. Braum passive, as we know, has really strong ability. They have insane all-in potential in bot lane. I don't know if they actually win push here or not. I'm actually not sure because of the Nami ranged versus Braum melee. But I assume they probably will because Ashe has more range than Vayne and also has way better wave clear. Maybe not like way better, but definitely better. And the threat of like Braum passive being procced by Ashe is pretty real. So they probably get push. And also look at top lane, you have Mundo. Mundo's pretty, doesn't really give you a whole lot to deal with. Like he has to land a skill shot for first of all to get us slow, and that's about it. He doesn't actually have any stun or CC. And Set can interrupt your E, obviously. You probably just hold your E until Set actually uses his, what is it, E? But it's probably just not worth even trying. Like top lane seems really risky to gank because he has an Ignite as well. It's probably something you want to avoid early game. Looks like you're probably going to start top side. I hope so. First mistake is you probably shouldn't start here. You should probably, I would probably run immediately out of base to this bush right here. Because you have Braum and Ashe early game, level 1, they're really strong, so you can really contest anyone trying to invade here. They probably won't invade with these comps, but like if you're thinking about Braum and Ashe, you probably want to play around them. Also, it allows you to get this ward in here at around a minute 5, minute 10. You can get a ward on Kayn's Raptors to see if he starts his Raptors or not. That's probably the initial goal every game that I always have, is I just want to get this ward on the Raptors on my enemy jungler so I know where they're pathing. It's hard to sometimes if your teammates are just AFK at their towers. But it seems like 90% of the time, 90% of my games, I can usually get this ward and put it down at about 105. 110 is ideal, but like you don't have to get it at 110. 105 is fine because you'll be able to see like if the Raptors aren't taken by the time the ward expires, it's pretty clear that he probably started blue, right? But if he does red Krug's Raptors or if he starts Raptors, you're gonna spot it if you put it down at 105. So 110 is ideal, but 105 is fine. I usually don't do 105 because I don't like to risk it. But, the reason why you're okay doing that, because I mean, sure, Kayn can maybe get his ward on your Raptors, but it doesn't matter because you want to start Raptors anyway. And I wouldn't give a fuck about Kayn knowing where you started. And if you get the ward here, you'll see if he does Raptors and invades you, right? So pretty foolproof, I think. Yeah, just AFKing in this bush isn't good. I wouldn't start red here, probably, right? You want to start Raptors? Yeah. You're a little late to Raptors, but whatever. Let's get to what you do first. Okay, first of all, what the heck? Yeah, see, exactly. Bot lane is crazy, dude. Look at this. I mean, Braum passes is nuts. Yeah, we get a flash and we kill him. First blood. So we're definitely playing around bot lane, right? I don't really care about your clear, to be honest. You can look up a clear and figure it out. I'm not going to worry about giving you tips on Hecarim clear, because to be honest, I don't even know how to do it. I don't play Hecarim, so. Do your clear, do your clear. You should be looking at bot lane here, too. Looking at mid is also really viable. Like, if you're on your Raptors and your Gromp, you should be looking at what's happening mid as well. Kayn doesn't normally like to gank mid lane. I will give that. Like, info on Kayn specifically, I do play Kayn as well, and he doesn't like to gank mid lane. You won't see him gank mid very often unless he has really good mid lane setup, like Galio or something that can set him up. He has no CC early game. He doesn't have walls he can really use, because yeah, sure, he can use this wall, but then like, what happens if they just run this way? You know, like he can't do anything. Uh, so he really needs to utilize like these walls here on the corners to actually gank really successfully. Like especially like from Dragon Pit's a really good one, and you can wrap around like this, or like yeah, you can even like run like this way and run around, right? But but he can't really gank mid very well. So this game, like, you're not really worried about Tryndamere getting ganked from Kayn very much, but yeah, you should at least be looking, especially in other games where it's not a Kayn, you're not versus a Kayn. You should probably be looking at mid and bottom. Right here, this isn't gankable, right? You just look, he's just pushing in, and that's fine. But this is like a good opportunity to like think about if the enemy jungler's like a Sejuani or something, or even like a Viego, like he might actually try to gank this. Who knows, right? Like, and you can come in for a counter gank, and you'll probably win because Malzahar's really weak early on, and your Tryndamere can turn. Yeah, we're just gonna be looking to full clear here. This is perfectly fine to just full clear. And here, after you do the blue buff, I would be looking at if there's a gank opportunity or if I should just do crab. Crab isn't totally like, it's not like super amazing. It's fine to get, right? We want it obviously, but if you can get a gank that's like 100% success rate, 80% success rate, you probably want it more than you want this crab. I get that you started raptors, right? So you don't want to like lose your raptors to Kayn taking them, but there's always opportunity you can do the opposite on the other on his raptors as well. Like he can be doing the crab and then you're ganking bot lane. He sees you gank bot lane, so he might invade your raptors, right? But that's how you know you can, okay, gank bot lane and then you run to his raptors. So right here, yeah, you don't have a gank though. To be fair, you don't really have a gank in bot lane. They're just like, they're not low enough that I would want to gank this, especially since Vayne still has barrier. And your bot lane's pretty low too, and they're already winning. You don't necessarily need to ruin this lane by trying to dive this. Like, the dive would be just too risky. So, what you do here is you take crab. You see Kayn gank mid. This is just egregious by the Kayn, by the way. This is ridiculous. The Kayn should never do this. You pop Ghost, you burn Malda's flash. That's great. Oh, you burn Kayn's flash too. That's awesome. Did Kayn start red and didn't start do his raptors? Did he? He must have did red. He did red Krugs, didn't he? I think he did. That's so weird. Okay, this Kayn is sinning. Like, I don't know why I didn't start raptors. That's really bad. Oh well. Anyway. So you look over here. I don't know what you're doing. Oh, you hit the plant to see if his raptors are up. I see. I don't like hitting the plant because it just takes so long. You could just check because you know your raptors are up. So if he started raptors, his raptors are up. You really don't need to hit the plant. The reason why that is such an important concept is just you're wasting a lot of time. And time is really valuable in when you're jungling, especially. So I would like, and there's like this random walk into here is kind of weird, but whatever. Like hitting this is dumb. Is like just doesn't do anything. You just walk over here and look, and then if it's not there, just back. Like you can literally back right here and you'll be fine. Because if Kayn walks into you, he just dies, right? He's gonna be looking to recall. There's no one who's gonna stop you. Oh, see, now you're just kind of wasting time. What are you doing? Yeah, that was just a waste of a gank. You don't need to do that. This is a sense of urgency you need to have to get back to your camps. Because you know Kayn's gonna be recalling, right? Because he was so low. He got really low, he had the flash, like if his raptors aren't up, what do you think he's doing? Right? Like he's recalling. So he's gonna have tempo on camps because you need to get back to your raptors. Your raptors spawned, your Krugs are respawning, your Hecarim, and you want to just power clear. You shred through camps. You know, with your Q, once it stacks to 3 stacks and you have items, dude, you're shredding through camps, and you're just wasting time when you go for this. You already are winning mid, and there's no way you can shove this wave. I mean, like, you could with Tryndamere, but look how low Tryndamere is. He can't even really walk up. Like, just let him do their thing. I would have not even went for that gank, recalled. You would have had an extra, like, 10 seconds. Like, you could have been, like, right here by now, essentially. And see, like he's ahead in tempo on you now. So he's able to make another move before you can. That's why he's able to start Dragon, right? I mean, this is okay. This Kayn's doing really dumb stuff. Okay, this is bad. You can learn from this Kayn too. I don't know if you know, but like, don't solo Dragon on your second clear. It's just not worth it. It's gonna take him like 40 seconds to do this, if not more. And he just loses so much. Like, he's ahead in tempo on you, and then he just completely ruins it by going for Dragon here. He could just clear his Raptors, clear his Grom, have tempo advantage, go top lane maybe and kill this guy. Like, I don't know, his set has Ignite still. Like, he can still win this, right? Like, this is terrible. Like, when did he start this? Okay, 5:36. How long does it take him to do it? Look at how long this takes, dude. Yeah, I mean, it took him like 45 seconds to do this. 40 seconds, roughly. Stupid. And look, I mean, you just cleared all your camps. You have a camp advantage now, even though he had tempo on you. So you're doing good. Oh, shoot. So after clearing this, I'm looking at bot, right? You don't have ults. You don't have ghost. So I guess you kind of don't have a lot to do here. You could have done dragon, right? Yeah. You technically could have done dragon if Kayn didn't make this mistake, which is really weird, right? This is a hard thing to learn from League of Legends. There's a lot of like results-based thinking, right? That like it makes it almost feel like, oh, I should have skipped my camps and went to dragon because I would have caught him on there and I could have got the dragon, right? But realistically, Kayn was just making a mistake and he just didn't get punished for it because you were kind of doing the right thing by clearing your camps. Like if I look at right here after you clear your raptors, right? This would be where you would want to think about, maybe I can go do dragon. But the only reason you'd think about that is if maybe your bot lane is winning really hard and you can kill the bot lane. And then you can get the dragon with your bot lane. And then after you get the dragon, you can do your camps, right? And then recall. But, I mean, bot lane, to be fair, bot lane's kind of gankable. So there's always that as well. Like maybe instead of clearing your camps here, you could probably just gank bot lane. Let's see. Yeah, I would say bot lane's gankable. Because they're gonna stick around to try to thin out this wave, right? They're trying to walk over here. Your bot lane's actually giving them a lot of space, which is actually good because it makes them feel like they're safe and they can walk up for this wave. You could actually technically gank this. But I don't think it's wrong to want to clear your camps here either. Because as Hecarim, you're trying to just get level 6, right? I completely understand wanting to just clear your camps and get level 6 as soon as you possibly can. But the awkward thing is that since Kayn does the dragon, then you don't really have anything to do. To be fair, you could still technically. I mean, Kayn is like kind of. I guess he didn't get that low, but you could technically. Yeah, I would be looking bot lane. This is like, they're so low. I'd be just trying to go for this bot lane really bad. Like again, you're playing around the Braum Ashe. Like this is really strong duo right here, and you really haven't played around them much. You're kind of just power farming, which is fine. Again, it's pretty okay for a Hecarim to power farm. So I wouldn't say it's. This isn't game losing, but I would say you probably want to look at bot lane more. I would say like after you did your Raptors, you probably want to look to gank bot lane. In this situation though, I think that's what I mean. Like you have to like be looking too, like, because sometimes it's correct to just keep continuing to farm, right? But because of how the bot lane is, because you have a Braum and an Ashe right here, and look at the lane state here. If you're looking bot lane right now, like they're low. They're like half HP. Your bot lane had already killed them once too. You know Nami doesn't have flash because I think they pinged it as well. So you need to be playing for them a little more, I think, here. Because you can be more aggressive because you have a Braum and an Ashe. They have so much setup for you. You don't need your ult here. If you can just wrap around, get behind them, and then E on top of them, right? I think they die. And even if Kayn gets this dragon, it doesn't matter. Like again, like the early game isn't like objectives aren't really that big of a deal in the early game, especially like gold and experience is the game. So who cares that Kayn got this, right? Like he lost tempo in his camps because he went and did this. But then like yeah, you should be looking bot lane here after you see Kayn take this like, and it's also a red flag. Like okay, Kayn just took the dragon. Where is he? He's obviously bot lane, right? He's either bot lane recalling or walking up to his camps, or he's ganking bot lane. There's a very good chance he might go bot lane here. So you should be protecting them. You go mid. There's nothing really to do here. This mid ganks doesn't do anything. I get why you're doing it though, because again, you don't really have anything to do. So you're kind of lost. But like again, like I don't know why you looked for this mid gank when bot lane looks like this. And now you're just confused on what to do. It seems like you're kind of lost. And so you're just kind of ganking everywhere. I don't even think this gank's that good. Does this work? No. This gank is not good because like we had established earlier, like the at level 1, like you don't have a lot of gank setup with Mundo, and then Set has Ignite as well. Like this is kind of a coin flip, right? If you win this fight or not. And I wouldn't want to use my ult on this lane anyway, right? Like does Mundo carry the game? Like I don't think so. Like Mundo's not going to carry your game. Tryndamere is really important, probably, to have a lead. He already has one though. And your bot lane can generate you a lead. Like these are easy kills for Hecarim. I know Vayne can like condemn you and stuff like that, but again, like you have to think about your bot lane. Your bot lane can set you up so well. This is just, you just wasted your ult. You completely wasted it. And now your camps are spawning, so you gotta go for your camps. But Grubs is coming up in like 10 seconds. You know what I mean? Like this gank is like a complete waste of time. I would have rather like even right here, recall. Like I think recalling's fine. You're at 900 gold, so you can buy like boots. I don't even know what Hecarim buys first item anymore these days. Is it Eclipse or is it Tryndamere Force? I don't know. Not even sure. Those ganks sucked. And it mainly just sucks because like the set, it's like set as a champion is really hard to gank unless you have a lot of damage and CC. You need both. You need hard CC. You don't need like your E is like it's okay. I mean your E is like very okay. It's not very good into him. So your only hard CC here is your ult, and so you have no good way of like chaining CC into set. And you don't have a lot of burst damage either. I mean, you only have a pickaxe. Hecarim isn't known for burst damage. He's good at like really all-in fights, right? Like he can burst squishies, but you're not gonna burst a set, especially with a Mundo. And see, he can just cancel. He can cancel your E so easily. Like with his E and with his R, like he can cancel you so easily. So this is just learning how to play your champ into other champions. And now you missed the grubs. So you missed dragon, you missed grubs. You didn't. Missing dragon was fine. It's whatever. Like who cares? Because Kayn was just doing something wonky. But losing grubs shouldn't have happened. You probably shouldn't have lost the grubs here. Okay, you only lose one because you have Tryndamere. Luckily, Tryndamere bailed you out. But again, that's just lucky. That's not off of like anything you did. It just so happened your Tryndamere is smurfing and you got lucky and got mid push. Backing's fine. What'd you buy? Boots? Okay, that makes sense. Totally down with that. But yeah, we should be looking bot lane. Out of base, we should be looking bot lane. Can we gank it? Like, sure, yeah, we want to clear our camps. This is true. But we should be looking bot lane. What can we do bot lane? We have level 6 ult from Ashe and from Braum. These are huge setup tools. Also, I don't like going to wolves out of base because crab is up. You should go for crab immediately because it's the hardest thing to get on the map. You're full HP, you just based, so you have a fresh buy. You're okay, and like it's not like Kayn is ahead of you, right? He's not really ahead of you at all. So it's totally fine to just walk to the crab here. You have bot lane prio. I'm sure you don't have mid lane prio, but again, if Kayn's here, you can either try to kite the crab to bot lane, or if he's already kiting it to mid lane, you just leave, and that's fine. But if he's not here, you get the crab. And then you can walk to your camps. Your camps will be there. So get the crab before Kayn can, and then go to your camps. Luckily, this Kayn is egregious. What does he do here? Oh, he sees them fighting, and he ditches his camp. I see. Like, this Kayn's just like, okay, he's just losing so much tempo. Okay. This is all fine. And now you have to wait. Oh, Ashe missed her ult. That was a really bad ult. Unfortunate. I think you needed to wait a little longer. You need to be a little more patient. Because they weren't close yet. Did you already pop Ghost? You didn't pop Ghost. You popped E way too early. They're not even close, dude. Especially your Braum, like he's so far. And they don't know you're here. You swept. They don't know you're here. You need to just chill. Yeah, so just like, your ganks need a little work. It's not horrible, you do get the Nami. But you probably could have got both. Backing? See, the backing's fine, but if you back here, you don't do dragon. You don't want to go for dragon here, you want to go to your top camps. You want to clear your Krugs and your Raptors, and then go to dragon. Your bot lane doesn't want to come to dragon here. Like, Ashe wants to back, right? It's nice that your Braum actually stayed and helped you. But this is bad because of tempo reasons. Just because, like, if you see, like, Kayn's on the top side of the map now, you can get punished for this, right? Like, I punish people all the time for this stuff, where they do an objective without clearing their camps. As soon as you clear this, it announces to the whole game that you just did the dragon, so all of your top camps are up, and he can just take them. And that's exactly what he does, right? Yep. He should have took your raptors too. He's griefing by not taking your raptors. And he already cleared his bot side camps. That's the thing, like, this is a concept of you do your weak side camps first before making a play on your strong side. Your weak side is Mundo. You clear your weak side camps, then go do the dragon. That way, your bot side camps are defended because you're on that side. So you can do your dragon and then fall back to your bot camps. But you can't do dragon and then go all the way over here and clear these. So you need to do these camps first, then do the dragon. What happened here? You tried to invade because you knew he was on top side, but you weren't tracking that he did his camps already. Okay, but his raptors were spawning, okay. And so you thought maybe his Krugs were, it's not. You got spotted on this wave. That is something you have to watch out for too. This is another piece of information, but I'm probably giving you way too much to work with because you don't need all this information just to get platinum, but this is a fun little bit. of info. This will all be in a VOD on YouTube, so you can just kind of save notes or something for it. I don't know. But I'll tell you the most important things at the end. Right here. If you turn fog, they can see you because of the minion wave. You have to watch out for this. Whenever you're trying to counter jungle Krugs on either side of the map, it happens. So you have to watch it where your minion wave is before you go for the Krugs. So like you can look on your side, look like right here. You can see that your minions. What is your view? Is this your view? This is your view. You can see your minions are over this line, right? And so they can see the Krugs. And since you can see this on your side, that means it's the same for the enemy team. Their minions have just spotted you, and so they know you're here. So you can't back in this bush. You really can't back in that bush. Yeah. Whatever though. That's not game losing. I mean, it can be sometimes if you give up shutdowns and die that way, but yeah. What is going on here? Like, you're just not playing for your bot lane ever. I get you want to go to your camps, yes. Do we see Kayn here? I need to toggle your vision here. So after they like they use ult. They use Nami ult. Did Vayne ult too? Dude, your Ashe needs to land ours. That'd be nice. Where are you going? Okay, I mean, this is fine. I mean, yeah, it looks like a wave that's just about to hit the tower. Your Ashe is a little too far up for sure. You just want to hit crab, yep. That makes sense to me. Yeah, okay. No, you should just be going to... You should just be going to your camp. I think that's true. I don't think I would worry about this. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Did they die? There's no way, right? Oh my god, that was so close. Coming after Cromp is so good, though. This is correct, yeah. Ult. Yep. You get the Kayn. Oh man, that's not good. Should we just go for Vayne here? That sucks. Braum dies, dude. Oh, maybe we just go Nami. You probably just got too greedy. You got way too greedy here. I think you just go Nami. I mean, Kayn's really low, I get it, but it's, yeah, he has ult, like, he can ult you. You win this, and then you rock away, yeah. I wonder if you could have actually gotten a kill there still, though. I don't know the limit to Hecarim, so I guess maybe I shouldn't even try to give advice, but maybe you can actually fight this if you just walk into them. Because they have no abilities. All of their abilities on cooldown here. You know what I mean? And you have a Q that's going to be fully stacked. You get it? Yeah, your Q's fully stacked. I would try to fight this. And if it doesn't work out, you learn something, right? But you should try to fight this. This is like a limit test here to see if you can actually kill these guys. Because your Q is so good here. You ghosted here or no? Oh, you didn't ghost. I guess maybe not. If you had ghost, probably. You do have phase rush though. You had phase rush procced. I just feel like with the stacked Q and the fact that they had no cooldowns either, and it's a pre-form Kayn, you might actually just win that. Okay, let's get to the point where you lose the game. There's enough early game stuff. There's plenty to work on for early game, I think. Jeez, it just seems like you're kind of desperate for ganks. It really feels like you're just desperate for ganks. Yeah, you're kind of just throwing the game because you want to gank so bad. Yeah, you don't need to do this. Again, like, you don't need to do this because, like, you already have a lead. You have Tryndamere winning. You're 1-0. You have 20 CS up on the enemy jungler. Bro, you don't need to do this. Like, this is unnecessary. You want to help the Mundo. See that you really want to help the Mundo here? Bro, once the wave is cleared, he should just be hitting recall. What is he doing? Like he wants to back and recall. I don't think you gank this. He has no ult, he has no flash, like he can't help you here. And you have no ult, you just wasted your ult bot lane. What? I shouldn't say wasted, sorry. It was a good attempt. I think it was a fine attempt, actually, in bot lane. I think you might have actually gotten a double kill bot lane if you kept fighting too. And if you didn't just like tunnel on the Kayn. I think if you just went for Nami or a Vayne, like just stayed in the between Nami and Vayne or something there, I think you probably kill them instead of going for Kayn. But this is dumb. This is really bad here. Like Mundo, this is your weak side. Mundo wants to back. Look at how low he is. He has no ult. He just wants to back. You just clear your camps. Hit your camps. Wish I could see the. Is there a way to toggle all fog? Whatever. I would just hit my camps here. This is just pointless. Just let Tryndamere win the game for you. Yeah, you give a big shutdown. Because imagine if you were on Krugs right now. This is actually better for you if you're on Krugs, because I mean you see Kayn. I mean you don't know Kayn's here, I don't think, but if you're on Krugs right now and he tries to dive your Mundo, you're able to respond to that instead of being over here. And your Mundo could have left. Your Mundo could have just recalled. But because you did this gank, he felt the need to stay, so you actually got him killed. You just need to clear your camps. Clear your camps and play for your bot lane. Your bot lane is winning, your mid lane's winning, don't worry about Mundo, let him rot. Oh my goodness, what is happening here? This is crazy. Okay, that ult was bad. That ult was horrible. I'm sorry. Ashe cannot hit an arrow. Oh my goodness. I feel bad for you. I feel bad for you, son. This Ashe is kind of not great. However, this ult is not good. Just play for dragon. What are we doing? Why are we fighting like 10 seconds before dragon spawns in their jungle? You can use dragon as a tool to bait them into a fight. Like, objectives themselves aren't really that great. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, objectives themselves, like, you don't need objectives to win the game. You need golden XP. But you can use this objective to force a fight because you have a lead. Like, your Tryndamere is strong, your Ashe is strong. You're pretty strong, actually. You just finished an item. You don't need to do this. This is just overforcing for no reason. Just spam ping your team to back up and just play for dragon. And if they come, if the enemy team comes, because they probably will, because they're gold players, and they're gonna feel pressure, and they're gonna feel like Kayn's gonna be like, oh man, but it's like it's the third dragon. I gotta try to at least like I'm Kayn. I can maybe go in and steal it and get out, you know. And he's gonna be thinking that, and he's gonna be over pressured, and then it's gonna make him force an error. He's gonna do something stupid, and you can kill him. You don't need to do this. Like, this is so forced. It's not necessary to do this ult. Just walk away and go to the dragon. And even if you don't get the dragon, even if he Qs over the wall or flashes over the wall or whatever, and gets the smite steal, who cares? You kill him. You just kill him after he hops over the wall. And it doesn't matter if it's okay. It's second Drake, whatever. You kill him and you get more gold. And the more gold you get, the more lead you get. And as it gets to a point where the enemy can't even contest these Drakes anymore. They can't contest Baron. They can't contest Otacon. Because they'll be so behind in gold. He gets Drake anyway. Nothing bad egregiously happens, but it's still pretty bad. Okay. Your Tryndamere gets shut down. That sucks. Is there anything you could have done about that? I mean, getting Dragon makes sense here, right? He just got caught, seems like. And then you just kind of want to go clear. You need to go clear here? Yeah, I mean, you don't have any money. It makes sense to go clear here, I think. Yeah, he's just doing something dumb. This ain't your fault, this is him just being dumb. Okay. Oh my gosh, and your Mundo's getting caught too? What are you doing? What is happening? This sucks because you can't even do anything about this either. Your bot lane should not be deployed bot here either though. You should be spamming, I don't know. You can spam ping them all you want, but they probably won't listen. Why is Mundo doing this? Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Whatever. It's still winnable. Dude, this Kayn though has gotten so fed just from unforced errors. Actually, you are part. To be fair though, you're part of that. You're the reason why he actually is fed too. I think what he was like. Yeah, he was only 1-0. When did this fall? It was right here. When you gave him a huge shutdown, this is probably end of review for you. This gank is terrible. For one, and then like because look, he's trying to back. He doesn't want to be here, and then you force him to be here. You pressure him into being here, and then you not only do you give Kayn a shutdown, but Mundo dies to him too. And then I think he takes. Does he take? He could have taken your Krugs into your red too, but he's he's not good enough to do that. So I mean, he at least gets Herald. So that was huge. That was a huge gold swing, and especially because he gets Herald, right? He gets 150 more gold from Herald. So he got a ton of gold from this play. This is like the biggest misplay. So this is where you fucked up. You fucked the game. Let's see where else we can influence the game though. Let's see. Deploying bot. This is fine. I like this because you're hovering your strong lane, your Tryndamere. This is fine. I like it. I wouldn't fight him. Yeah, don't fight him. No. I don't think you want to fight him. No, this is bad. 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 The reason this is bad is because the enemy bot lane hasn't rotated to mid yet, so they're not matching their mid or their bot lane. And hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, you don't want to fight because it's a disadvantaged fight, right? You're fighting 2v3. You should have known this too because, let's see, Fog of War toggle? Right here. You know because Tryndamere's fighting bot lane. They haven't moved to mid yet. So this is, like, it's fine to hover. I'm totally down for you to hover. This is fine. Because you want to get vision in case Kayn is coming to him. We see Kayn, back off. We know this is a 2v3. I get it, Tryndamere's strong. But you don't want to take disadvantage, like numbers disadvantage fights. You want to take good fights. This is a bad fight. And you're punished for it. That's good. That's good, you're punished for it. So this is something you can learn, right? You don't want to do this. And then you probably lose Otacon, right? No? You don't lose Otacon? Oh wow, they chase. Oh, you get kills for it though. Oh my god, this Kayn goes crazy off of your guys' mistakes. That's how you lost the game. I guarantee this is why you lost the game. The Kayn probably just pops off after that. There's probably not much else to review. I assume that's why you lost. I mean, Kayn is 6-0 at this point. Like, he's pretty strong. He's really huge, actually. He's the strongest person on their team. And he's bigger than everybody on your team except for Tryndamere. And so you've lost all agency, essentially, in this game at this point. get the dragon, hopefully. Sick, but it actually gets your team killed, maybe? Oh wow, that was good. That was really good. Your Tryndamere and your Braum are smurfing, dude. Woohoo, yes. Very good. That was a really good ult, too. Helps to get the Kayn. I think you go a little far here, huh? Okay. We got the dragon. We got the Kayn. Small wins, buddy. Well, your Tryndamere's leaving. He has no ult. He has nothing. You won, bro. I get it. You want to get the Malzahar, but ooh, we've run into the bubble. Maybe you need to work on that too as well. I mean, mechanics will come over time, I guess, but ooh, the bubble. It did come from the bush, though. I can't really blame you for that one, I guess. But yeah, you just chased too far. Do you get a kill? No, you don't get it, do you? Oh, you got it. Nice. Oh! You die. Yeah. Now Vayne's back in the game. Okay. I think that's probably enough, honestly. You know, like, the reason why this game's probably as hard as it is because Kayn's so fed, because you fed the shit out of him. Because of that top lane play where you tried to gank when you shouldn't have been. And the reason you shouldn't have been, Mundo was really low, he had nothing to help you with, he just wanted to back. He is your weak side. You don't play around him. You play around Tryndamere and Ashe and Braum because they were really, really strong. They were winning. And like the rest of this game is like just a matter of team fighting. Like there's not a lot of agency left you have in this game besides just being good at playing your champion. So I don't think I can really help you with much else. Like this was gonna be egregious, I guess. But again, it just, oh man, like what does this accomplish? This doesn't accomplish anything. This is a 2v2 for kills and that's it. Baron's up. So I don't know what you're doing. So now you have no ult, and you're dead, while Baron's up, and your mid lane's pushing. Your bot lane's pushing mid. So if they die here, it's your fault. Yep. Oh, they don't die. Wow, that's pretty lucky. Pretty lucky. Kayn is full HP with ult. I don't know why he doesn't just dive here. Kinda cringe on him, to be honest. He should have just dove. Oh my gosh, he just wipes you guys. And you're not here for this fight because you're dead because of this dumb play in bot lane. Okay. Probably don't need to show much more. I'm just gonna go to the Baron fight, I guess. Let's see what happens here. Looks like you guys die some more. Yeah, Kayn's just gonna kick your ass for the rest of the game. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's just really what it comes down to. You fed Kayn too much, and now he's just gonna kick your ass for the rest of the game. I'm just starting trying. He's like, YOLO, we gotta try something. I get it. I honestly get it. Yeah, this isn't bad. It's actually, this is like a pretty good play from her, because you just kind of have to YOLO something at this point in the game, when the Kayn's that fed. Actually kind of like that. You guys lose. Okay, we have a fight in mid. While Tryndamere's pushing. Can you win this? Oh my god. Barely. I don't even call it's a kind of a win just because Tryndamere gets stuff out of it. Okay, and then there's like some dragon fight that you guys just lose. And again, you probably wouldn't lose it if Kayn wasn't this fed. Oh, you're not even there for it. Oh no, dude. Oh no, you're greeting for blue here? Brother. For one, I don't know why they're chasing so hard when Dragon's coming up. They could just play for soul, right? But your solo queue teammates are gonna do some dumb things sometimes, and you have to adapt to it. You need to pull off your blue buff when you see them all chasing this. You need to pull it off. Oh man, that's sad. Oh, Kayn dies too, and you guys still lose because Vayne's so strong. Vayne had time to scale. Wow, that sucks. Yeah, you just lose the game. Vayne's already scaled, and you fed the shit out of Kayn. Cool. That's pretty much it. Let me know if you got any questions.